How to edit YouTube videos without any software for free. Welcome to another Gauging Gadgets YouTube tutorial video. In this video, I'm going to show you how to edit your YouTube videos for free without having to download any complicated or expensive software. And the coolest thing about this tool that I'm about to show you is that you'll be editing your videos all within your browser, but that means you can not only edit your videos on your computer, you can also use this website to edit videos on a Chromebook, MacBook, or even a low budget PC. So to do this, we're going to be using a tool called Oslo. And right off the bat, I want to thank Oslo for sponsoring this video and making it possible. Thank you so much. So as you can see here, if I go to the pricing page for Oslo, the free version of Oslo still includes 1080p, which is HD. There's no watermark, and you even get 15 gigabytes of free storage. Really, the only limitation here with the free version is just going to be the 30-minute export length maximum. All right, so to get started with editing YouTube videos for free without any software, the first thing you need to do is simply go to oslo.io in your browser and check the description. I'll have a direct link down there as well as a detailed write-up in case you get lost. Once you get to oslo.io, all you need to do is go up in the top right, select Get Started for Free, enter an email address, and then select Sign Up. Once you do that, just check your email. You should get an email from Oslo. Simply click Log into Oslo. Well, then it will take you into Oslo where you can start using that free tool. So now that we're in Oslo, as you can see, they do have an example project here where they kind of give you some information on adding text, editing the actual video, and then also editing or adding audio to your video. So right off the bat, what I recommend doing is creating a new project. And to do that, all we need to do is go up where it says Demo Video Edit, select the back button, and then select Demo Project and New Video Project so we can start fresh. Give it a name and then select Create. Right, so now that we've created a new project, we need to create a new video. And to do that, just select Create New Video here. Give that video project a name and then select Create. This will bring us to the actual editor here where we can start by uploading any media that we want included in our video. This includes video files, audio files, and images. So to do that, select this little plus button. And I already have some files queued up. Select all of those and then select Open. Before you can use any of the files, they need to be uploaded to Oslo and then processed. So while it's doing that, we'll go over some of the menus in the left side. So first under Settings, we have Output Format. So this is where you can kind of select what the purpose of your video will be. Is it for YouTube? Is it TikTok or YouTube Short? And you can see how that changes the output format for that video type. And then we have Square for Instagram and Facebook. I'm going to be doing YouTube, so I'll select Landscape. Additionally, you can also change the background color from black to any color you want. After that, we have Media, and this is all the media that you've uploaded for your project. Under Sounds, we have a huge library that Oslo has created themselves and uploaded for their users. This is all copyright free, so you can use it in your videos without having to worry about any copyright issues. Next, we have transitions. These are all the transitions you can use in your videos. I'll show you those later. After that, we have text, and you can add text to your videos, and they have tons of different fonts available. We'll show you that as well. Next, we have filters. So if you want to change the look of your video with a filter, maybe black and white, or bring up some of the warmth, you can do that here. And then finally, we have comments, where you can actually work as a team in Oslo from anywhere in the world. So you can have your friends or maybe coworkers working on the same video from anywhere in the world, and they can leave comments to kind of share ideas or feedback on what the video looks like. All right, so we'll go back to media. Looks like everything has been processed and uploaded. So now we're ready to start adding some of this media to our timeline down here at the bottom so we can start editing our video. So to start adding it, we can either hit this little plus symbol to add it to the timeline, or you can simply select it and drag it down. And then as you can see, the video is here where we can see a little preview of it in our timeline. If you select this little section at the top, this moves what's shown up here and kind of what you're working on. Once we select this actual clip in the timeline, you'll see that the settings open up here in the top left, so we can change the settings for that individual clip. You can change the speed, either to speed it up or slow it down, change the volume if you want to lower the volume a little bit for that clip. And then they also have some audio effects if you want the audio to fade in or fade out. And then finally, you can add animation to your video. So if you wanted to fade in, you can do that, where then if I press play, it goes from black and fades in. You can also zoom in on your video, which is really cool. So if I select zoom in, I can have my start and my end. So I can move this end right here, then change the duration. And when I hit play, as you can see, it's zooming in to that section of the video based on my configuration over here. Very cool. So that can be very useful for video editing. And if you ever make a mistake when you're editing anything in Oslo, all you need to do is use the undo button right here, this little backwards arrow. They also have redo right here to kind of remove that change that you made. Additionally, up here in the settings, you can change the size of the video, the position, zoom, and you can also do some color correction if you need to bring down or change the contrast, brightness, things like that, which is pretty advanced, and you can't get that out of a lot of editors for free. So now we're actually ready to edit the video down here. Before we trim or clip this video, if you want to see the audio related to this video, all you need to do is right-click the clip and go detach audio. And then as you can see the waveform for that video. I like to use that for editing because I can see where I'm talking in a video. This also allows you to move the audio or use it over another clip, which is pretty cool. So now when it comes to actually editing this clip, if you want to trim the beginning of the clip or the end of the clip off, all you have to do is hover over the beginning or the end, and then you can just simply drag that section of the video away and it'll trim off that section of the video. If we want to split the video into two different clips, all you need to do is select where you want that split to be, and then hit the scissors up here in the menu. You can also hit S on your keyboard, and then that splits it into two different videos. Pretty cool. So I can split the video as many times as I want into different sections, as you can see. Then I can delete one of these sections that I split. Now if I want to, I can add another clip. I'll hit plus, and then I can drag that down onto the timeline next to my original video. So when I have the clips next to each other right here, you'll see this little plus symbol. That is so where I can add a transition between the clips. And to do that, all I need to do is select the plus symbol here. I can also go into the left menu and hit transition. Once I hit plus, I get an option for all the different transitions that are available. I'm going to do directional warp. Now when I play that, you can see it. Pretty cool. And it looks pretty professional as well. So I can add another transition right here by going to transitions. Find one you like, select it, and drag it to wherever you want it to be. And now I have a transition there as well. Now that we've done transitions, let's go ahead and add some sound to our video. We can look at the different categories they have. So I found one right here. I'm just going to hit the plus symbol to add it to my timeline. And then now once it's added, I can move it around wherever I want it to be. I'll just do it at the beginning. And keep in mind when you select the audio, you get settings as well that are going to be different from the video. So we can first change the volume of that audio clip, change the speed of it, slow it down or speed it up, and then you can add an audio effect for fading. So I'll go ahead and play this and you can hear the audio we just added. Pretty cool. The next item I want to show you over here is going to be adding text to your videos. So we can do that by selecting text in the left menu, and then you can find the font that you want to add. This one looks good. It'll add it to our timeline, and with it selected, we get settings for the text right here. So at the top, we can put what text we want. After we have our content right here, we can change the size of the actual text and then the color. You can then change the opacity of it. If you want it to be a little bit translucent, you can do that as well. Additionally, you can rotate the text, which is pretty cool, kind of like that. And then we also have some advanced settings up here. We can add a background or add a border and then change the border width and add some padding, or you can add stoke, which is basically an outline. And then once you do that, you can change the color of that and the width as well. And you can also animate your text. So if you want it to fade in or flicker, so I'll do fade in here, and then we can change the duration to 5 seconds just for fun. See, it's slowly fading in. Additionally here, you can move this around anywhere you want in the timeline to change where it's going to be shown in the video. So if I wanted to start at the beginning of the video, I can do that. And now when I play it, you can hear the audio and see the text fade in, as well as the video play with transitions. And I just want to fix this text right here, make sure the duration's a little bit less. So now I've added a new text box for this video here, and you can see it transition over, fades in for the Thor's Well and organ. And that looks really good. So that's going to be how you add text to your videos. So the last thing I want to show you is how to add images to your videos. And all you need to do is upload that to the media section over here in the left menu. And then we can go to images to see all the images we have uploaded. You can add it by selecting the little plus symbol. I'm just going to drag it in right here. And then as you can see, that image will be added to your video, where you can kind of drag it around on the actual example here. But you can also select the image down here in the timeline, and then you'll have settings for it where you can go into adjust, and you can move the position around that way as well as change the size and zoom in as much as you want. So I'm first going to do that on the example right here, kind of do this as a watermark. Then I can go over to edit and have a little transition for it. So I'm going to do fade in and fade out. And now when I play that, you'll see the little logo I added fade in to the corner down here. There you go. All right, so now I've shown you how to edit, split, and trim your video files in the timeline, and also how to add text, audio, and images to your video in the timeline. Now let me show you how to actually export and save your clip or upload it directly to YouTube. So all we need to do is select export in the top right, give it a name, and then if you want to, you can have the video published directly to YouTube. This can be useful if maybe you don't want to download and then upload the video to YouTube. You can have it upload to YouTube in a draft state, so you don't have to worry about it automatically posting the video. It'll be there ready for you to edit the description and stuff before it posts. So you can select publish to YouTube, and that'll allow you to connect your YouTube account to Oslo and then have it upload directly there. Once you've given it a name, select export, and now it's going to process our video, and it gives you an estimated time. And now we can close this. As you can see up at the top right, it shows you the progress of the exporting of that video, so you can tell if it's working on it or not. While that's exporting, I'm just going to hit the back button, and I want to show you some of the collaboration tools that they have in Oslo. So first, up here in the top right, we can invite project members to our project if we want to by selecting the plus symbol, and then just enter in their email address. So as you can see, it's going to invite that and hit invite, and then that person will get an email allowing them to join our project. Once we invite someone, we can decide what access we want to give them, and these all have different abilities here. So you can have it so they can only view the project. This can be good if you're working with a sponsor or something like that, or an editor or admin if you want them to be able to add additional members. Once you've added people to your group, over here in the left menu under collaboration, we have file request. So if you want to request somebody upload files or maybe upload an image or a voiceover, you can add that request here. Additionally, if you're coming in just to review a video or something like that, over here under collaboration, you can select review links. This will take you to the projects that need to be reviewed. A really cool feature for collaboration on here is going to be chat, where you can actually come in here, leave a message. You can chat directly with the people that you're collaborating with on your project. So really cool in there, pretty powerful as well. As you saw, I just got an email right here. If I open that up, it's going to let me know that the video has been successfully exported. So again, it's going to let me view the video here. I can also leave any feedback I want to. Up at the top, we can invite other people to view the video, and we can also leave a status on the video. So if we don't think that this video is ready to be actually published, we can mark it as needs review, and then someone can look at that. And whenever you're ready to either download the video or publish it to YouTube, you can do that at the top here by selecting download or publish to YouTube. So I'm going to select download, and I'll save the video, and then it will download and I can open it up. And now you can see the video that we just edited. So as you just saw, pretty impressive, the quality of the video that can be downloaded in full HD from Oslo for free. All right, so that's how you use Oslo.io to edit your YouTube videos for free without having to download any software. If you have any questions about this, leave a comment below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. If you'd like to see more YouTube tips and tutorials, check the links in the description. If this video helped you, give it a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing to my channel, Gauging Gadgets, for more gadget reviews and tech tutorials. Thank you so much for watching.